Imagine a life where every hope feels fragile like a glass and every dream seems just out of reach. A place where home feels less like a comfort and more like a cage made of memories, unspoken fears, and longing. What if the very people who love you most also tie you down with their expectations? What if your desire to escape is both urgent and impossible? Welcome to the Glass Menagerie, Tennessee Williams' timeless play about family, dreams, and the delicate boundary between reality and illusion. Today, we step inside a quiet St. Louis apartment, meet a lonely mother, a timid daughter, and a restless son, and witness a story told entirely from memory. This is more than a play. It is a journey into human emotion, regret, and the complexity of love. Written in 1944, The Glass Menagerie is a memory play narrated by Tom Wingfield, who recounts his life with his mother Amanda and his sister Laura. Set during the Great Depression, the Wingfields struggle both financially and emotionally. Each character lives partly in their own world. Amanda clings to her past, Laura hides in her fragile world of glass, and Tom longs for freedom but feels guilty for it. William uses realistic dialogue, poetry, imagery, and symbolic objects to explore hope, disappointment, and the tension between responsibility and personal care. The setting and the mood of the story. Our story begins in a small apartment. The apartment is small, dimly lit, and filled with the weight of memory. Every corner holds reminders of regrets, unfulfilled dreams, and stifled ambitions. Because there is a memory play. Tom's narrations colors every scene with nostalgia, guilt, and longing. The action often feels dreamlike, blurring the line between reality and imagination. Now, let's meet the characters. Tom Wingfield. Tom is the narrator and provider for the family. He works in a shoe factory but dreams of poetry, adventure, and escape. His frustration with his confined life drives much of the tension. Movies, literature, and fantasy provide temporary relief from his reality. Amanda Wingfield. Amanda, the mother, is nostalgic and controlling. She constantly recalls her youth when she had many gentlemen callers and wants Laura to have a secure and romantic future. Her strictness comes from fear of loneliness, financial instability, and family failure. Laura Wingfield. Laura is shy, anxious, and physically fragile due to a slight limp. She surrounds herself with glass animals, her glass menagerie, which symbolize her delicate personality and her retreat from reality. Laura struggles to engage with the outside world, finding comfort in her imagination. The conflict begins. Amanda worries endlessly about Laura's future after Laura drops out of business college due to anxiety. Amanda fears her daughter may never marry or secure stability. She decides to invite a gentleman caller to the house, hoping to find a suitable match. The gentleman caller arrives. Tom invites his colleague, Jim O'Connor, to dinner. Amanda becomes excited, preparing the apartment and celebrating as though hosting royalty. The air is filled with nervous energy and expectation. Laura is terrified. She doubts herself and feels unworthy. But she secretly admires Jim for her past. This creates both hope and anxiety within her fragile heart. Laura and Jim, a moment of hope. Jim encourages Laura, treating her with kindness and patience. For a brief moment, Laura dances with him and feels normal, confident, and connected to the world outside her apartment. During their dance, Jim accidentally knocks over Laura's glass unicorn, breaking its horn. Laura calmly observes that it now looks like an ordinary horse. This broken unicorn symbolizes her delicate attempt to connect with reality while remaining fragile. However, hope is fleeting. Jim reveals he is engaged, shattering Laura's brief moment of happiness. The contrast between dreams and reality is painfully clear. The final escape. Amanda blames Tom for the disappointment and pressures him about the future. Feeling trapped, Tom decides to leave, echoing the absence of their father years before. He seeks adventure and freedom, yet his departure does not free him from guilt. Tom carries Laura's memory with him, haunted by her fragility and the lost potential of their shared past. Students, now let's look at the themes and symbolism. Illusion versus reality. Each character navigates between dreams and harsh reality. Amanda lives in the past, Laura hides in her glass world, and Tom seeks freedom, highlighting the tension between desire and responsibility. Second, fragility and escape. The glass animals reflect Laura's vulnerability. Tom's escape highlights the conflict between personal freedom and family duty. Third, memory and regret. Tom's narration emphasizes the power of memory and how past choices and lost opportunities continue to affect the present. Let me conclude, students. The Glass Menagerie is a poignant exploration of human fragility, dreams, and the cost of seeking escape. Tennessee Williams portrays a family trapped by circumstance, longing, and unfulfilled desires. The Wingfields represent universal experiences of love, tension, and sorrow. Ultimately, the play reminds us that memory can be more enduring than physical freedom and that escape does not always bring peace. If this summary of the Glass Menagerie helped you understand the story, like this video and share it with your friends and classmates. Subscribe for more clear and engaging literary explanations. Comment below which character resonated with you the most, Tom, Amanda, or Laura. Keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep exploring the world of literature.